In order to align the mounts, you will need your ball-end screwdriver, the screwdriver itself, and the larger Allen key that came with your system. If you have a second one, it will make this part easier. There are two types of adjustments. There is coarse and fine alignment. In order to adjust the coarse alignment, you will use your ball-end screwdriver and you will loosen the back screw, not the screw used before. This will allow you to drastically move the positioner side mount in many directions. You will use this to get as close as possible to the transducer side. In order to make your fine adjustments, you will use your Allen key and the 4 positioning screws in order to get the exact right alignment. If you have 2 Allen keys, you can adjust 2 at the same time, which will make it easier. You can see that the positioner and the motor are separate from the chamber itself. Therefore, when you press on any of these screws, it is adjusting that entire plate in 2 directions. So if you tighten this back right screw, it will bring the front of the chamber and your jaw up and to the right. Keep that in mind when making your fine adjustments. We will start by showing alignment of the jaws. You should start by making sure the transducer side jaw is flat and level in the chamber. In this case, the right side is a transducer and it is flat and level. Start the alignment by loosening the screw under the black cover. You can get the alignment close, starting here. Tighten the screw back in place. Now gently move the jaws together and see how close your alignment is. We are still slightly off. We will make one more coarse adjustment. Although the jaws are aligned, you can see that the transducer side is higher than the positioner side. We will use 2 Allen keys to tighten the 2 back screws on the positioner side. This will raise the front of the jaw. Alternatively, you can also loosen the 2 front screws. This will also raise the front of the jaw. The 2 jaws are now well aligned. We will now show alignment using the pins. After swapping for pins, you can see that the mounts have become misaligned. The transducer side is higher and the plates of the pins do not line up. Use the coarse adjustment screw under the black cover to get the plates to line up. When you tighten the screw, you will need to hold the piece that holds the positioner side mount, or else the mount will become misaligned when you tighten it. Move the pins together and see how this went. The transducer side is still higher than the positioner side. We will now make our fine adjustment using the screws on the chamber itself. Using 2 Allen keys, we will tighten the 2 back screws closest to the micrometer. Doing so will raise the pin up. We will now loosen the 2 front screws, which will also raise the pin. You can see that the 2 pins now touch along the length of the pin at the same time, and they are well aligned. If you need to actually bend the pins, this is best done outside the chamber. Never push on the transducer side pin while it is connected to the force transducer.